Okay, I'm live on YouTube. First time in a long time, but I'm going to start cooking my meals live. Plant-based meals over here. So come on in and just watch me get ready for my week. We're going to be making some tofu, marinated tofu. I'm going to make this kale salad that is absolutely to live for. I'll never say the other way. And I'm going to make some vegan catfish today that we're going to have with some coleslaw and this kale salad. So, but in the meantime, I'm going to slice up my tofu. I've already used my tofu press to get as much water out of the tofu as possible. See all that? And this is the extra firm tofu. So using a tofu press kind of helps you to get as much moisture out of it as you can. All right. So here's my tofu, and I'm going to slice it as thin as I can into 8 to 12 slices if I can, but I smashed it too hard in the tofu press. So let me just try my best to slice it as thin as I can, because we're going to use these for like sandwiches this week or just different things. What I think I need to do is I want them about this thickness. I'm going to make a marinade that's going to go over. Y'all, thank y'all for coming over. I'm normally on TT going live. So if you're here, drop me a follow or subscribe, all those things. I appreciate it. So right now I'm just slicing my tofu. And then I'm going to make this marinade that's going to go over it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Hold on a second. I think we're going to get about 10 slices actually. All right. Kind of thin. But what I do need is sorry. I want them to lay flat. When I pour this marinade over it, so I'm going to put it in a different container. And I'm hoping I get all the pieces in here. So come on in if you're watching for the first time. Say hello. Hi, Noah. I am making a variety of things. I am kind of meal prepping, but I'm going to make this the best baked tofu to make so we can have like sandwiches this week. And tofu sandwiches and other things. But I'm also going to be making my crunchy kale salad in just a minute. But I'm trying to make sure that this tofu can lay flat in this dish. If I can get them all in here. Come on, I got to make it work. So I'm using extra firm tofu. Okay, we're going to have to really be strategic when it's time to make the marinade. So once again, I just kind of use my tofu presser to get as much of the moisture out of it as I can. Now listen, y'all, I am usually live on TT every single day. It's my first time to come over here and cook live. I like the interaction that TT gives me, but I also want to be able to show the type of products that I use, etc. And over on TT, you can't do that. But anyway, so let's make this marinade. So I'll slice my tofu. I'm going to use, you can use coconut, you can use soy sauce. I'm going to use coconut aminos. My name is Jennifer Bell, aka J Bell, and I am here to show you how to make plant-based cooking simple and easy, 30 minutes or less using simple ingredients. You don't have to have a specialty store, etc. But I am using coconut aminos, and I think I'm going to, no, I'm not going to double this recipe. I'm using a 1/4 cup of coconut aminos. Again, you can use soy sauce if that's what you want. Thank you so much for coming by. And then I'm gonna, now listen, you'll get to know me here on YouTube. I absolutely love Where's my auntie tab? And I don't know what I'm gonna do when I totally run out of her spices, but you use some garlic powder, about 2 teaspoons or so. I don't know. I'm not measuring. I'm just, oh, y'all can't see. I'm not measuring. I'm just kind of going. But what I feel, we're gonna make some fried uncatfish using I'm trying to so y'all can see using heart to palm. So stay tuned. A little bit of garlic powder. I'm gonna use now. I will measure the coconut, not coconut aminos. I will measure this liquid smoke because if you get it too much, it will taste like burnt charcoal. Okay, so I'm only gonna use. If I can open it. Oh, it's not even open. 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke. That's gonna give it that smoky flavor to this tofu. And I'm gonna let it marinate for 30 minutes while I make my kale salad. So once again, I will measure the liquid smoke. 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke. This is just the marinade, y'all. All right. And let me do just a little bit of black pepper. Bring my salt over here too. And y'all, we just moved to the area, so I'm just 3 weeks into my new kitchen, so I'm still working my way around to figure out where I placed everything. But for the most part, we are ready to go. And I just want to grow over here and showing people that plant-based cooking does not have to be hard. I am a girl from Texas, born and raised. I love Texas, and we love our food. But I love that I can take the foods that I used to eat that were animal based and make them plant based. So once again, a 4th cup of soy sauce. I use coconut aminos, some garlic powder, liquid smoke, and a little bit of pepper. I even added some onions to mine, okay? Oh, that smells amazing. Now all I'm gonna do is pour it over the tofu. I may need to double this, I don't know. I'm gonna pour it over the tofu and let it marinate for about 30 minutes or so. Then I'm gonna turn it over. I don't want to do it too much. Let's see if I can get my my little brush and try to help it along. I just want the flavor. I don't want it to be dripping with sauce and all of that. So I'm just trying to marinate just to get the flavor. And this, we're going to use this for like sandwiches, lunch, like a lunch meat type. Or you can add it to salads, what have you. Okay, I'm just going to let it marinate just like this. I wonder if I need to make some more. What do y'all think? And I'm using, what's his name? Shane's recipe, Shane Martin. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna let it sit. Okay. I know I didn't get quite, hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure at least all of the tofu has a little bit of this marinade on it. Okay. Nice. See that? Just like that. I'm gonna let it put it aside. Let me show you how to make this crunchy kale salad that will blow you away, especially if you're one who says, I don't like kale salad. It's too bitter. Not the way I make it. So come on in. Thank you so much for those that are subscribing. I have to get used to the tofu, get used to the YouTube language. I was always on the other platform, which I absolutely love, but it restricted me from showing the actual products that I use unless I was selling that product. And sometimes people just really want to know exactly what you're using. And for me, I am determined to learn this YouTube platform in a way, but I love going live and so people can watch me do it live, right? and the interaction. So thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. All of that. I'm just going to be here as I'm prepping for the week. I'm just rolling my lemon right now. Let me cut it in half, and let's get ready for this salad. First thing you want to do is make sure that you rinse and dry your kale salad really well, because otherwise it won't be a crunchy kale salad. Okay, you want to make sure that you rinse and dry them, and mine's been drying for a while here. And then what I do, I love to take this wooden bowl. It's my favorite bowl to make this salad in. I'm just kind of go over it to make sure that it's as dry as possible. It doesn't have to be like bone dry, but at the same time, you want it to be as dry as possible. And I normally use like a white towel, but I used the paper towel because it was closer to use this time. All right. So here's all my kale. Now this is how I do it. After you take it off of the stem, I keep the stems. Don't throw the stems away. I use them in my smoothies every single morning. And so I'll take a bunch of this kale just like this. And I'm just going to make sure that I chop it into like bite-sized pieces. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to chop it into like bite-sized pieces, just like this. All right. How are y'all doing? Thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate it. Me going live on YouTube is something new, but going live is not new to me. I used to go live every single day, and I still go live over on TT. But I want to be able to cook without restrictions and getting violations, because I'm showing you exactly the product that I'm using, etc. Then you want to take your kale, put it in your bowl. I guess this is about 4 cups. I don't know. You just got to go with it, right? Move this over here. So it looks like this. Now I want you to notice something. Do you see how light green it is? And it's still crunchy, it's dry, it's been rinsed and all of that. But I'm going to show you how you know when your kale has been touched by the olive oil and the lemon juice. This is what's going to take the bitterness out of it, okay? And do not, whatever you do, do not skip this step. So I'm going to take almost the juice of half a lemon, and I'm just going to squeeze it around just like this. You don't need a whole lot, just a little bit, okay? And we'll use the rest of this lemon juice in a little bit. And then I take some extra virgin olive oil, and I just kind of do this. It may be like a half a tablespoon, something like that. Now, I want you to notice, you see how light green it is. Then you want to use your hands, make sure they're clean, and you want to massage your kale just like this. This is what takes the bitterness out of the kale. Don't skip this step. Oh my gosh, it's therapeutic for me. You can just start thinking about the goodness of, your life and God and the blessings, and you just want to massage it. And I'm going to show you the difference when you do this. It sounds crunchy now, and it's going to stay crunchy, but you want to make sure you massage your kale, take your time, and I'm going to show you how that bright green is going to turn a darker green, and that's going to let you know that, okay, every part of my kale has been touched with the lemon juice and the olive oil. So just massage it. Sing a quick little song. It didn't take long. Just take your time. Just take a moment to breathe. Do some affirmations. Thank God for the food. Thank God for things being as well as they are. We make this salad every week. I could literally eat this entire bowl by myself. But my husband and I, it's our favorite salad to make. And then you can add other things to it. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to add to mine when I put it all together. Crunchy kale salad. So you will start to feel the difference in the kale because it'll become softer. Okay. It'll become softer. So you just want to make sure you massage it. And this is, once again, how you get that bitter taste out of the kale. All right. So this is my trial run. YouTube live. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. And you see how it kind of wilted just a little bit? It's not as fluffy as it was before. Let me give my hands a quick rinse. All right. So now you see the kale has turned like a darker green. That lets me know that each part of my kale, as I was massaging it, it got a little bit of that lemon juice and the olive oil. So now I'm going to put this to the side and I'm going to make this marinade. This marinade is the bomb.com. You can use it especially for this salad or any other salad dressing. It is so good, y'all. It is so, so good. Okay, let me just kind of clean up a little bit. I'm gonna put this here. Let's get our bowl. It's just 4 or 5 ingredients, y'all. 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. One tablespoon of Dijon mustard. This is, oh, it's so good. My mouth is already watering. Uh-oh. 1 tablespoon. And then you're going to do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with the mother. Come on in, y'all. 1 and 2. And then I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of agave syrup. You can use maple syrup. You can use honey. You can use date syrup. For me, the maple syrup is sweet enough. The agave syrup is what I like the most. Then I'm going to have the juice. I'm going to finish squeezing the rest of the juice out of that juice that I used when I started the kale. And I'm going to get another half. So it's pretty much the juice of like a half a fresh lemon. And then I'm going to add a little bit of kosher salt in here. Just a little bit. Just like that. Okay. Y'all, it's so good. It's good every single time. This is the combination. These are the ingredients, the measurements, and it comes out so good every time. I still taste it anyway. That is so good to me. All right, now we're going to put it over the salad. And this is a crunchy kale salad, but I'm also going to add some, because I have some leftover shredded cabbage. And where are my nuts? You can add other things too. You want to add onions, you want to add peppers, you can add whatever you want. But this is just the basis of what I use. Now, where am I? Hold on a second, y'all. I'm still trying to find out where I put things. Since we've been here 3 weeks this week. And, oh, here it is. I was like, where's? So here's the kale salad once again. I think I have some cabbage too. Not cabbage, some carrots. I'm going to add some carrots in mine as well. Yeah. I always tell us to eat the rainbow. Eat the rainbow. Let me turn on my oven because we're about to make this baked tofu. So I'm going to add just some carrots. And y'all, we eat this salad every single week. And I'm gonna add some shredded purple and white cabbage, just like this. So good. Look at that. And I'm gonna add some sliced almonds with some cranberries, just because. It's so good, y'all. Let's just use the rest of it, okay? This is my crunchy kale salad. We just made the marinade. Once again, let me try it. Something's off. What am I missing? 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of blue agave, 1/4 cup of olive oil. What am I missing? I think that's it, y'all. Maybe it needs a little bit more lemon juice. Maybe that's what it is. It's just off a little bit. But this is the marinade. Y'all, I'm new over here going hi on YouTube. Hi, hello. That's what it was. Need a little bit more lemon juice. And then all I do is just pour the marinade on top. And then I'm just going to mix it all together. Kale salad is done. And then we're going to move on and make some vegan fried fish. But I'm really just testing out my live feature here on YouTube. So if you guys get a chance to see it, or if you watch the replay, I'm not sure how it all works over here, but I'm used to going live on TikTok every single day, cooking plant-based foods that even your family will love, right? I encourage people to eat the rainbow. I encourage people to eat the food that they love the food that you eat, but make it plant-based. So come on in. Thank you for, I do like to interact with the audience. I know I'll have to get used to you guys here over on YouTube. I want to grow this because I am trying to help somebody, even if it's a one somebody, to show you that you can learn how to eat well, to live well for your mind, your body, and your spirit. And it doesn't, and you can cook from your own kitchen. And it doesn't have to take all day. So we marinated our tofu earlier. Let that marinate for about 15 more minutes. Then we're going to put it in the oven, let that bake. So our tofu will be ready. And then we're going to go into making our, y'all good look. Look at that. Making our fish for today. Give it a taste. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. That's it. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So good. And so easy to make. Okay. Now I'm going to transition into show you guys how I make my vegan fish. Because we're having vegan fish today with our salad, with our kale salad. And I'm going to make some potatoes. Let me just kind of clean up a little bit and transition to the next thing. Now, once again, we're also meal prepping. So the tofu has been marinating for about 15 minutes now. I'm going to let it continue to marinate. Then I'm going to put it in the oven on some parchment paper. Let me get that ready to go. And let it bake at 350 for a few minutes. Now I've got to figure out where did I put my parchment paper. It is a new kitchen. We just moved here 3 weeks ago, so I'm trying to find my way around, y'all. So bear with me. Where's my parchment paper? What did I do with it? Oh my goodness. Here it is. And it's not open. Open here. I'm just getting it ready so when I put it in the oven, it's ready to go. I mean, when I'm ready to put it in the oven, it's ready to go. Good grief. How's everybody doing? Hello, hello, hello. Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching the replay, I'd like to know that as well. But I just love the interaction that I get on TT. But I am determined to grow here and help others learn how to make delicious plant-based meals that even their family will love. Okay? So with that being said, thank you all for joining me and thank you for saying hi. And I will get back to you guys. Once again, we made our kale salad already. We're about to make some vegan catfish to go along with it. And that's going to be it. So this is a test run of me going live on YouTube. And I'm going to do it more and more. But right now, I think I'm going to go back over to TT for just a moment. And it's kind of like familiar, right? And I'm just used to going live over there and talking to people. But I know I have to be consistent, and I will be over here. So what I'm going to do is get my heart to palm ready. I'm going to drain and rinse. We're going to be using hearts of palm today to make our fish. 2 cans of hearts of palm, and wait until you see how this comes out. It's going to look just like catfish, I promise. But I got to clean up a little bit. Let me get all this out of the way. Stuff that I don't need. And again, it's a new kitchen for me. It's my kitchen, but we moved here three weeks ago, and I'm still getting used to where things are and what I need. Okay, so let's get ready for my batter. Is going to go in here. And we're going to make some catfish. So 2 cans of hearts of palm. I'm going to drain it. Then I'm going to rinse. And then I'm going to show you how to flatten out the hearts of palm, okay? It's my husband's favorite too. We don't fry a lot, but when I do, oh honey, it's so good. It is so good. But thanks for joining, y'all. I appreciate it. I will be back. I'm going to figure out how to work all of this. And I appreciate you guys joining me for the kale salad and marinated tofu. So if you have any questions, go ahead and hit that follow button and subscribe. And I appreciate you guys watching some of the videos. Help me to really launch my cooking show here on YouTube. Okay, with that being said, y'all be blessed. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Until next time, remember to eat well so you can live well for your mind, your body.